Say, yo, how you doing today? How are you doing today? Y'all already know I am your favorite rapper, the best film writer and director, St. Louis Black, award
Let's
winning
go.
published author, actor, journalist, actor, business owner, nominated Hollywood artist, #1 bestseller, Lacey G. Soldier Turner.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Man,
Lace on
Let's
these.
go. Let's go.
Hey, look,
Let's go.
man, I got my panel with me, man. We talk about the 50th, anniversary of hip hop today. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves also. But this the 50th anniversary. It's the start of hip hop. It dates back to August the 11th, 1973. That's when
Mhm.
DJ Kool Herc he created continuous break beats by working two turntables during a party in a rec room at 1520 Sedgwick Avenue in the Bronx. And then hip hop was born, man. He bred life into this, man. You know what I'm saying? So look, I want everybody to go ahead and introduce themselves, and we finna get into this. Go ahead, Remedy first.
oh, right on, bro. Just Remedy, St. Louis entity. Oh, that's hard. Like I didn't even know that until I started speaking. But it's like at this point, it's just I am a St. Louis energy, bro. Like I'm a whole like just lane of my own. If you know, you know. But you could just type in 5 letters in, find out more. REMYD. Uh, I'm currently on in St. Louis on St. Louis time. But yeah, man, ready to talk about hip hop.
All right.
Glad to be here.
All right, then we got one of the legends out here. You already know, all stars. Doing this thing.
So
I've been
you
with
already you
years. You
already
already
know
know, my boy
this
Jimmy
your
Ruff.
man, Nimmy Russell, one of West Side's finest MCs from the super group, the St. Louis super group, the fucking all star. Shouts out to Top, Vic, Trust, Guccio, Free Bleezy, my nigga, 100.
Right.
All right, and then we got my boy. You already know, man. I met this guy. He been doing marketing, man. He been doing everything, graphic design. As he acted in my film. Well, we got my boy Pancho Rucker.
Let's go, Pancho.
What the business is, man. I go by the name of Pancho Rucker, man. Award nominated producer and artist. Man, independent right now. I got a bunch of different stuff going on in the works, man. Thank y'all for even having me here.
100, 100.
Then we got my other boy, my boy Beach. Now listen, soon as I get in this film world and get these big checks, this is my first brother I'm bringing with me, man. This man has my back no matter what. I could call him in 5 minutes to be like, "Hey, yo, Michi, I need you." We got my boy Beachy, bro. He been super loyal and down for me. It's cracking.
That's
What's
what's
up,
up.
what's up with the world, man? I'm Michi, aka that Wilder boy. You know what I
That's what's
mean?
up, brother.
From the
How you
south
doing?
side, from the south side of St. Louis. You know what I mean? Man, I'm just doing my thing. You can find me on all platforms, Demetrius Wilder, or aka that Wilder boy, man. You know, I'm just trying to help my city out in any way I can. You know, I deal with the people that keep it 100. You know, and anybody trying to better themselves, and I can help in any way, man. It ain't gotta even satisfy me or benefit me at the moment. You know what I mean? But anyway, and anyhow, I can help the next person. I'll be willing to do that. So check me out.
100.
Hey,
100.
fact. So our first question, man, that I want us to all answer: what does hip hop mean to you? Anybody can take that first.
What does hip hop mean to me?
Yeah.
Hip hop is life.
Yeah.
Like hip hop is real life. It's the spirit of the world, bro. It's the spirit of the world. It's what moves and literally moves and animates America right now. From TikTok to whatever platform, just like you said, it started from a man named Kool Herc throwing a party all the way, because that was his life. He took that thing, and look at where we are now. look at where we are now. So that's all I can say. Music is life, baby. Especially
Donnell Johnson said hip hop 50 of bars. Salute Donnell. What about
100.
you? What about you,
Yeah.
Remy? What does hip hop mean to you?
To me, it means cultural option. It's just it fully encompasses like every like worldview, like the worldview that you have, the way that you dress, the way that you speak. So it's a cultural option, and it allows you to access different cultural options through the kind of like customs and like customary like approaches that you could take to it. So just like you can evolve through hip hop. Like in this culture, it has rules, it has competition, its own language, and so it's culture ultimately. And yeah, with that, I'm complete.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. I remember when I was like, I can't say when I was first born, but when I was growing up, I just remember my uncle, man, he was playing NWA and all this type of stuff, and like I was fascinated as a kid, and even just growing up with hip hop, like Nemi know this, Remy know this, Nemi know in school when we was in high school, everything beating on the tables, spit
Facts.
bars.
Facts.
Remy, yeah, I know we used to have ciphers and freestyle all the time, and all
Yeah.
and it's just like hip hop, man, is everything. I think it's therapeutic, like I just let y'all listen to some songs, what I'm saying? Like hip hop has always been therapy for me, to get stuff off of your chest. And and I just love it, man. It's been a part of my life since I can remember, man. So that's what hip hop made to me. What about you, Pancho?
Let's see. For me, like hip hop is everything. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, hip hop has saved my life. You know what I'm saying? Just from a coincidental stance. Like one day I was supposed to be making some pickups and doing different things, and I told my people like, "Yo, I'm gonna stay here and make a beat." And he like, "You sure?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna stay here and make a beat. I come back tomorrow and get all of that." Right. That day, he got shot in the face from the passenger car. You know what I'm saying? And so, from the passenger side, I would have been sitting in the passenger side of the car. My head have been gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for me, like, it's a saving grace. It's a everlasting fraternity. It's a place from where, like what Remy said, community. People don't even understand that when Kool Herc did that party, it was actually to get school supplies for his sister's kids. So, like, hip hop is just it's a heartbeat, man. It's everything that just embodies what we are in this particular generation, from the art to the dance to the verbiage, everything. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, like that's what hip hop is to me.
All right. Donnell said hip hop is the port for new music and new sound. Yeah. What about you, Michi? Michi,
Give me a minute. Yeah. Hip hop is just real, man. Reality, what you going through, you know what I mean? We call it hip hop, somebody else might call it something else, but it means the same, It's a part of life. It's some reality, like it goes back to like Eric B and Rakim, you know what I mean? That's the, the Beastie Boys, and it's kind of like what you just did, your new single. You feel what I'm saying? That's hip hop. You talking about your life, but you just found a better and a positive way to present it. You know what I mean? But it's just like the next man talking about they parents or they not having nothing in their life and they grew up in the street, so they had to go sell drugs. They had to carry a gun because 13 guys standing on the corner, you know what I mean? They just felt like that, but they just present it in a different way. And the way you present it and what you present is the same thing basically that they presenting, but it's just in a different matter of form. So, that's hip hop to me, reality, realness,
All right. like that. So I'm gonna go through a list of, the topics they've been having floating around. So, Nemi, who is your favorite current rapper right now and why?
My favorite current rapper is
Yeah.
gonna throw you left.
Let's
Don
get it.
Trip. My
Hey,
favorite,
hey, I
my
love
fir-
Don
my
Trip.
favorite, my favorite current rapper is Don
I
Trip.
love Don Trip, bro.
Do you want me to? Because
Why? But yeah, why?
brother, listen to me. What my man Michi said. How I feel right now as a 44-year-old man. How I feel like I have given so much of myself, bro.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm talking about and when I say to the city, I've written, bro, I've done a lot. And then you look up and it's to feel like you got abandoned. And you feel like you got left to the side, and you feel but when I listen to his music's like, fuck all the niggas that left me. I'm still getting this money. So it's like, I stay in that mindset because it's like, yeah, I am the dude for my city. I have had a legacy. I have had that. And he also lets me know, like, no, cuz just stick to the paper, stick to the bread, keep moving forward, cuz take care of your family, stand on business, bro. Whatever that business is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's my nigga B every morning. Every morning.
Tess Williams said he's real. That is correct. And
Hell
Danielle
yeah.
said he speaks that truth. Oh man, one of my favorite songs. I don't feel like dealing with this today.
Hey, you hear me?
That girl keep talking about these bitches again with this shit today. I don't feel like hearing this
Shit
Right.
today. You know what I mean?
Like how he came on the scene was a testament to the realness of who he is. You get what I'm saying? Like
100.
the letter to my son situation, like that alone was something amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, that's one of the aspects of hip hop that people never really talk about as far as the vulnerability of that particular artist. You know what I'm saying? We get so
True.
used to caught up into the bullshit of, can we cuss?
Yeah.
Okay. So we get so caught up in the bullshit of all the jewelry and this and that, the commercialized nonsense that absolutely means nothing.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But when we got real problems, like a lot of us, like as a black father, then dealt with they kids not being around, possibly from something that was beyond their control. And this is one of those that happened to him, but he was able to pin it in such a way that touched people that didn't even have that type of situation, and they could just it resonated, man. I rocks with Trip heavy.
Yeah.
Facts.
Danielle said Don is highly underrated. Fact. Well,
No,
look,
no, he ain't highly underrated because if you think about it, he know his worth. He said he he did one recording in Puff Daddy house, and he was out the back fucking door. Like he was like, fuck that. He was like, that's some real shit. I might be difficult to deal with, you know what I mean? So no, he ain't underrated. He just know his worth, and he like, fuck that. I'm done. I keep it moving.
Look,
You know what I mean?
Nemi took my answer, so go ahead, Remy.
I really like Bryson Gray. Yeah, but no big. Why? Because like, if you like hip hop for like speaking truth to power or just speaking truth that like people don't agree with and rhyming like dope, he got it. And like I mess with like I like Christian rap more so because it's only 4 stories in the hood for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Struggle drugs, struggle bitches, struggle and struggle
Word.
money.
Word.
And like nah, but like people got like, and so when you gotta like to love God is to hate evil. Is like when you like the real battle is like actually talking what the media don't want to hear. And so it's guys like Bryson Gray. I like No Big Deal. He got this song like, and he's like, and coming from battle rap, like I just recognize like all these guys like talk the same thing, like just or like in the industry. Period. A lot of these people like hip hop is a double-edged sword, right? Because somebody like Dr. Umar Johnson, I consider him a rapper. You know what I'm saying? He just don't
Man,
rhyme. He just don't rhyme. He just sound good. And so like I hold people like to the account of like they gotta actually be good and make other people good too, in order to be dope. And I don't see that like happening in hip hop. And the opportunity is there. It is like overwhelmingly there. And like so I really enjoy Bryson Gray, bro. Like the way he go off, he give you like chills, like, oh my God, like can he say that? You know, like like I need that kind of energy. So
Can I ask a question?
Great.
Soldier, hate to cut you off, Remy.
Not great.
yeah.
When people talk about hip hop, right? Do you talk it from your personal perspective or do you talk about it from a world view? Because you just said we only have even though we got gospel rap, and then you kind of marginalized the hood. You say we got 4 vocals, but is that from your perception or is that your entire world view? Right? Because if you look at the world view from China to Russia to Sweden to boom, hip hop is not hood. You know what I'm saying? So due to somebody's perception, like somebody from Chicago, due to their perception, hip hop to them might be hood because they driving down the street, they got their guns, and their community is within that radius in which what they see. Because they're not looking at Sweden, they're not looking at China, they're not looking at Russia, they're not looking at Africa, they're not looking at none of that. So yeah, that one small percentage of that music is what I think the whole world keeps their eyes on, and they cherry pick. Oh, that's all it is. It's like what's her name? Sexy Red.
Sexy Red.
Sexy Red just dropped, right? And what they would take Sexy Red, and they would take Sexy Red and paint paint that as the ultimate wave of female hip hop due to their perception in which what they see, but they don't see Tierra Whack though. They don't see her, right?
All of them,
right?
Yeah, right. They don't see her. Go ahead, Remy.
No.
Before you start, Shaughnessy Skin Deep said, "Hey y'all, salute."
Okay. What up, Shaughnessy?
Right on.
Hey, now.
Yeah, so like hip hop don't see Tierra Whack. Hip hop don't see Nick Grant. Hip hop don't see G Soldier even for the most part. Like the mainstream hip hop where like the maximum support is given, like the wave is given over to the degeneracy. And my perception is shaped by my worldview. And I do have I understand the difference between holy and unholy. And so I know what like good and bad is, right? So like I don't call like bad things good. And I don't call good things bad. Like, and I know we, tend to do that. Like, you're like, oh, that's bad right there. But like, in order to like tell the truth, I have to be able to say something is like bad. You know what I'm saying? And like the majority of what we promote and give our support to is the worst parts of it. There aren't many Lupe Fiascos. Like we got one Kendrick Lamar, and then but like the most popular artist in hip hop is Drake, and then like so we like if we want to own it as a minority, then we gotta own the like what come along with it too. And so drill music is a part of that, and like it just I own the bad because I'm a part of it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like we just tend to we're idolaters ultimately, and like that's what the problem is. And you can't do bad good. You know what I'm saying? Like too long, you just gonna ultimately do bad.
So, quick question: how long? Last thing: how long do you look at the statue of David and split it down in the middle and say this statue is good or bad due to him being naked? What would be your perception? You staring at the statue of David And bam, this has been a cultural milestone before we were born. But you go there, you look at it, and you view it how you view it. What I'm saying, that art, that statue of David, whether right or wrong, when they created it, it was a form of self-expression. And if we keep saying that hip hop is a form of self-expression, and then when people get to expressing themselves, then we say, no, you shouldn't express yourself that way.
Well,
That
so is
don't
pollution. Pollution is a form of self-expression too. And
go
certain
ahead.
things are pollutant, certain things are profane, certain things are vulgar, certain things are degenerative. Like what
Okay.
does it generate? You will know it by its fruit. And like
100.
you will
100.
know
Go
a tree
ahead.
by its fruit. And like what's the fruit of it? Fruits? Like no, we didn't. No, we didn't usher Lil Nas X in here. Like no
100.
other. Like no, we did not. Bro, like
Now,
it's
last
so
thing,
much like it's been
last
used to
thing, the
like
last thing,
go ahead.
whose fault is that?
But Mitch, I'ma mute you till it's your time to talk because we hear your background.
Whose fault is that? Is that our fault?
Yeah, yeah.
So how do we take the blame for ourselves as a culture, as saying, yeah, we let these Jewish people hijack our whole thing,
Yeah, yeah.
knowing that we created this in slavery. We create this hip hop thing started in slavery. So from
So
slavery on out, from us breaking down the language, starting ebonics, we wasn't taught to read. So all of this was organic. And did not even know, we didn't even know what we had because somebody over top of us watching, seeing something come from the grassroots being organic, right? So now they put the cap on what we trying to grow as something being organic, and we still down here on the lower level, steady saying the same thing for over 50 years. Now, do we keep saying the same thing for the next 50 years of hip hop? How do we change the trajectory? And because we all have the same platform now, my man Poncho can load up a million songs to
Wherever,
DistroKid and keep
wherever.
releasing, right? So now we all have the grand spectrum to do what we want, be independent, boom. But now where are we going as a culture? Because now if my music beats out Remy's music, or Remy's music beats out my music, then I don't look, do I look down on you? Because
well,
now it's a
so like
competition. Go
real
ahead.
quick, let me just enter. Hip hop ain't your savior.
Okay.
Like it ain't gonna be your savior. It ain't gonna say like it might get you out, but it ain't gonna save your people. And so like understanding, man, like I when I detoxed from hip hop, like I actually like I had a mind blowing experience. I was like, I stopped using the N word, bro. And like I like the only place that I would actually have it, and I would never call my wife the B word because like my
Right.
wife is, you know, she from St. Louis, bro. Like that woman like graduated and became a doctor. You know what I'm saying? Like I would never, you know, like, and I never wanted to conceptualize her as that. And so when I wanted to, how you define things is how your reality become like is what your reality becomes. And so we have to redefine what it means to be like actually a human because a lot of stuff in like hip hop is inhumane. I was living out there in the Bay Area, um, and the hip hop culture there is so like permeated into the natural like just the system and it's a lot of it's pimp culture. And when you look at the deals, we just pimp one another. We don't like we have opportunities to make talented people better, and then they just become people. It's just abuse of power, and we like to see that. You know, it's like how long are we gonna be wrong like Romans, and when are we gonna
Now,
be
so
like when are we? Because we could move this culture into the prime like you because this is the word, bro. And
yeah.
when you understand like the power of the word, bro, like I only speak life into my son. Like so I only invest in the words that are, you know, powerful. And then like I got so much hip hop in me. I got all of this negativity in me. I be trying to separate him from that, but like it catches him. He just asked me, you know, I don't want him to see anger and how to use the word wrong. Like, and that's what unfortunately, like it's it's kind of gotten out of hand. Like,
So I have
because
a
the next
question for
person.
you.
Go ahead,
So,
go ahead, Pancho.
I got my bad for interjecting. I got a question for you.
no, please.
So is this more so a thing of, because it sounds like what you're speaking on is more or less not the culture of hip hop and its self-expression than it is industry.
Okay, let's go.
And the thing is with that, and the reason why I'm saying that is because just like we have like the Sexy Reds all the way to that nonsense to we have even like from the spiritual aspect, we got Thizzles and Lecrae's and all of these people too. Like hip hop is just as like in the sense of this, hip hop is just as much as MC Hammer and Will Smith than it is the Poor Righteous Teachers, right? So the thing is,
Not true, bro.
I think
It's
so.
not like, because what do the kids get?
That, but no, that's what I'm saying. Now that's where I'm going with it. So with that, right, that what you're speaking on is what is marketed to the youth. That's not something that is specifically the whole genre. Because if we were getting the whole thing of hip hop and not just rap, we will be getting the graffiti, we'll be getting the dance movements, we'll be getting the DJ, and we'll be getting all of the elements. And we are pushing this like, let's say the golden era of hip hop, right? They had Queen Latifah and Moni Love and Wu-Tang and all of these different people all in this collective, and they because they didn't know how to market it, or I'm sorry, they didn't know how to exploit it. So what I think you're speaking on is, and this is just from my take, it's more so the exploitation of business that they always do with every genre. Because jazz was like that, bebop was like that, as far as with the negative stereotypes, when they finally got a grasp to it and got to sell it and market it and push it to the masses. You get what I'm saying? I think that's because I don't necessarily,
it all real quick. I only want to take like 45
yeah,
seconds.
go ahead.
But so like it starts with a word, and rap
It
is
does.
the language of
Rap
is the language of hip hop, and the language of the devil is semantic deception. And unfortunately, our language provides too much of a platform for semantic deception. And in that semantic, like just the deception of just the words, we have like all of our principles, morals, and ethics have been like chipped that away, like gradually over time, to where we're accepting things that we never accepted. And it's just like, how, like, okay, well, it's like it's either a slippery slope or even playing field.
I got you.
And so at this point, we are going at terminal speed towards hell. Somebody gotta say it. If Sexy Red, she's not good at anything. She don't even look that good. She don't rap good. It's just that, like, who can be the most disgusting?
Well, she looks better than that image that she's pushing. That's because
now
like,
who can be
Look,
like
this
so.
is-
So
hold on, wait a
so-
minute. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me because that's my next topic. I want to get some input from Michi right quick and Bo right quick before we go into the next topic. Michi,
he's stuck. I think
you gotta unmute yourself. But, all right, there you go. Michi, you got any thing you want to say on this before we move on?
You on mute, Michi.
You on mute. Tone, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, bro.
Okay. Michi, you on mute. Tone, I'm gonna get you on this next topic after the breakup. So I want to talk about this. So especially like the group of guys that I have on here, I'm really interested. So what do you think about Sexy Red? Because I see online every day, I see people saying if you don't support her, you're a hater because she's from St. Louis. I see people saying, I don't want my daughter to listen to this. I'm not a hater just because this is not my cup of tea. They say she's not talented. Some people say if she was talented, she made it and all this type of stuff. So with the group of fellas I got on her, y'all are all intellectual. So I want to know what y'all think about Sexy Red, period. So
let me jump out the window first.
Go ahead.
One, salute to her. That's the homie's cousin and everything. So salute to you for everything that you're doing for yourself, right? As an entrepreneur. However, I don't personally, subscribe to that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't ingest that, but it's no different to me, like as far as what she's doing on the female end than what like one of my favorite storytellers of all of recent history, King Von, God bless the dead, did. You know what I'm saying? And it was the ingesting of that. Now, I do believe that like people saying she's an industry plant and all of that stuff, right? I don't think she's an industry plant, but I think once they took a hold and got hold to the trolling, because I truly believe she's trolling, but once they got a hold to that and they seen what works, they exploit the fuck out of that. You know what I'm saying? And then be it from she come from the north side, dirt poor, no nothing. She's like she's taking advantage of the money. You know what I'm saying? Shaughnessy say salute to her for what? Salute to any person that's making it out of any horrible situation that they were once in. Now, do I agree with the method? No, I don't agree with the method. But to each his own when it comes to that, because like he who is without sin cast the first stone. We can't really go into any of the judgments when it comes to her. I don't subscribe to it. Will I let my daughter listen to it? Absolutely not. I'm not finna be playing it, but it's music for adults too. It's just like at a certain point in time when we couldn't, like when I was younger, I couldn't listen to Eddie Murphy. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't listen to the old Richard Pryor stuff when I was a little kid. I couldn't listen to HBO After Dark and all of this stuff as far as comics. So because of all of the things it was an adult in nature. So I think the point what comes with that is more so of a parental responsibility than it is her. You know what I'm saying? The industry is going to be the industry, but you have to subscribe your children to other things. Like that's just for real what I think it is. Do I think also that she has a responsibility? Yeah, but at the same time, no, she's still grown. She grown as fuck. And she's making grown women's music. I don't agree with it and whatever it is, but that's just what it is, from my standpoint.
All right, Michi, let me get you her. My bad. Go ahead, Michi.
What was the question again, man? My bad. I'm running around, man.
You said, what do you think about Sexy Red?
Man, I get that lady a prop and like, look, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't know nothing about no Sexy Red. And I'm from St. Louis, born and raised all my life. I ain't know nothing about no Sexy Red. I ain't heard about no Sexy Red. I did my homework. I see why I ain't know nothing about no Sexy Red.
Right.
You know what I mean? But at the same time, I salute her because she found a way, or her circle found a way for her to better her family, for her to get out the situation she's in. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't applaud people who go out here and sell drugs. I don't applaud that, but some situations it has helped people to get out of their situation that they in. So with Sexy Red, man, I salute that lady. I wouldn't, if I'm a school principal, I wouldn't have her to come to my pep rally. You know what I mean? If I'm a pastor, I wouldn't have her to come to Bible study and do that in the evening. But at this time and place in life, man, like you have to go with the environment. You know what I mean? To you, like it's in your single, Lacey, your single. If you just put it out here on the radio right now, it's going to get overlooked by so many people. But if you put it on the right platform, now them so many people that overlooked it, it's going to eat it up. You know what I mean? So with Sexy Red, man, I salute that lady. Like I said, I hope she come with a hit after this. And if she is a one-hit wonder, man, mom, do right with your money.
Hey, Michi, I got a question for you.
Before you answer that question, Shawty said, "I want y'all to tell the truth and shake the devil." But go ahead.
The question is like, because we do understand that music is extremely suggestive and influential. What is the difference between what her, Meg, King Von, Yo Gotti, what's the difference between the poison that they push and the poison that the drug dealer pushes?
I wouldn't even say it's a difference. I would just say if it is a difference in someone's eyes, it's the way that she presented it. Instead of her saying kill him, shoot him up, bang bang, she's saying eat this pussy, lick my booty hole.
That's Suki saying eat my booty hole. I'm talking Sexy be on some other bullshit.
But it goes too. But like, if you go back to Sexy Red, I want to say maybe one of her first videos where she got the little black and white dress on. She walking down the middle of Jeannie with the gun in her hand, talking about she was with her guy and she had to shoot somebody because that guy started shooting out the window. You know what I mean? She did that, but now she just on. I think it's more on judgment these days, man. Like people judge more than like you don't have to accept it, but you don't have to down it either. You know what I mean? You don't have to let your kids listen to it, but
that's cap. That's cap. Cap.
I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting for you to say something.
I sit back. I did. Let me explain myself. We come from a time where all money is good money. Right or wrong?
Hey, hold on, wait a minute. Let me read this comment. Hold on. Shawty said, if we don't stand for something, we fall for anything.
Facts.
Like Nam said, it's our fault for saying, "Oh, it's cool," but
facts.
Hold on, we got one more comment. And she said, "Tell it."
Okay. Shaughnessy on the line.
Wait, she on it.
Shaughnessy on the line, cool.
So real quick,
go ahead.
When your kid walk down the street, or go to school and hear this, and then come back home reciting it and doing it, now you upset with your kid, all because you hiding it from your kid. You want to keep your kid from it.
Please. Like I did take some notes.
Go ahead.
Because I was like.
Go ahead, Remy. Finish your notes.
So, go ahead, bro. Like in the military, like when you salute, you salute a higher ranking personnel than yourself, or in honorable capacity, in official capacity. You only salute the honorable. That's disgusting to like salute something that is dishonorable, bro. It's nothing honorable about her. We come from all money ain't good money.
Oh.
That's what it used to be. It's like once you go against that, like somebody like that traffics children is like, well, they found a way to make it out. I don't understand how that's the same logic.
I can dig that analogy.
True.
You cannot want good. You can't want good and encourage bad. You can't buy bullets for my enemy's gun and not be my enemy.
Talk.
So like pick a side. You a man. Stop being wishy-washy, bro. Like you know good and well you don't want that for you, so don't want that for the world.
Talk.
I'm tired of men like being bullshit, like stand on something, bro. It's like right is right, wrong is wrong. You don't do that, bro. You don't agree with it.
No, I don't.
Your grandma don't agree with that, bro. You come from a black family. Stop being a liberal.
So if you don't agree with it, you gotta discredit it. You gotta,
bro. We come from people who stood. We come from ladies, bro, who made us interested in being men.
Okay.
Like Malcolm X said that the most disrespected, unprotected, and neglected woman in America is the black woman. Sexy Red would be like, nah, that she deserves it.
Talk.
She said, I'm on it. The first person that played it for me is my teen daughter. They exposed to it before we are. They trying to hide it from us.
Yeah, I'm on all of that, bro. Like I'm in the barber shop. I mean, I got a lot of like,
Hey,
high school kids, and it really hurt these boys, bro, because they don't see the value in women. And if they
Now,
don't see the value in
facts.
women, like the value in women make you become a man like you never knew. Like if you stay on that individual stuff, we won't build families. We will not have
Talk.
what it takes
Talk.
to support and cultivate good children, good people. We need to stop saying
can
good is bad, like bad is good.
can I chime in
We
just
need,
1 second?
yeah.
So check this out. This is first of all, you got to think about this, bro. She went in on her own. She There's teams in this city. Let's take Big Al for D2, right?
Right,
Let's
right.
take Big Al, right? Do you know how many people it took to put that Nelly album together? Do you
Which
know how
one?
many
You talking about
the
Country
country
Grammar?
grammar? Do you know
Oh
how
yeah,
many?
yeah.
Okay, so
It's a lot
pause.
of dots that need to be collected
So now
for that.
let me take a hard left. Do you know that Mace? What I'm talking about is help now. So
Yeah,
let's take Mace. You know they
Mace
found
connected Kuda
no
Look.
no 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 no. We ain't talking about that. We just talking about help,
Okay,
right?
okay, well,
We
yeah,
talking
okay.
about the team that it took to make Nelly Nelly. Now let's slide over here. Bam. Mace found
I'll be back.
Eve in a strip club, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So now imagine if Eve didn't have help. She would have probably been Trina,
Facts.
right? So if Eve didn't have help coming out that strip club, she would have been Trina. So
Right.
instead of ragging her, you got to watch her growth. Because if the right team snatch her up,
I
then put
agree.
her in the studio,
I
then be
agree.
like, and now she got writers, and yeah, they gonna hate that she got writers because now the industry gonna be like, Sexy Red don't write her own music. But now
Everybody
she's
don't write their own music no more.
everybody, even Drake ain't writing his own music, and he's so supposed to be the hottest person. So can we help Sexy Red versus because it's not a saint. Listen, I wrote for Brooke Holiday before she was June 5th. I done wrote for Sean. I done wrote for a lot of people. Hooks, everything. And when I
Mimi,
come
hey,
into
my
hold
bad.
on,
And
pause.
I wanted to give you also like salute, bro. I ain't seen you in a minute, and like it's an honor to be on a call with you. I know who you are, and I know your
Swear.
work,
Yeah.
100.
Yeah.
and
Yeah. Absolutely.
your heart for this stuff, bro.
Thank
And
you, bro.
the reason that the game ain't what it's supposed to be, the reason that they don't honor people like you, like I damn near want to cry, like because like it don't do it right. It don't do right because it ain't built off right, unfortunately.
Facts.
And then until we like just decide like no, it's just on like I only support the guys like you and G Soldier. G Soldier, like I don't have time for everybody. It's
Facts.
like G Soldier, are you free? I say no, but for you I'll make time. You know
Hey,
what I'm saying?
listen,
Because
listen,
he real
listen,
and
listen.
like because
Literally.
this real hip hop. What I'm saying, and like that's not that. And what we gotta help is our own. And we gotta
Yeah.
stop calling these people ours that don't speak to our interests, that don't live our lives, that don't like. I don't care if you
Oh my
like
God.
struggle. Like what did you like? Because I struggled too. I could not like. I couldn't be a hoe out here for success. I had to become great at something. I'm one of the best rhymers on the planet.
Facts.
You
Facts.
know what I'm saying? And that's
Facts.
why I'm here right now. Like that's why
Facts.
I'm in hip hop. You don't get to be here just because you're cute.
Facts.
And I don't want to see them using my sisters like that.
So again, to go back to the facts. So let's go back to the what I said. Can we at grassroots when we see somebody like a Sexy Red, and our problem is we don't have an industry here. So when we do start seeing the Sexy Reds come up like the Big Al saw Nelly come up, like the Big Al saw Chingy's sister come up, like Big Al and them saw Chingy come up, like Big Al saw everybody from I don't care who came through this motherfucker, they went through D2. When I bumped into A Snow Beats, who did I take him to? I took him down to the D2. What D2 do? D2, who came through the studio? Diamond from Crime Mob came through the studio. That's how A Snow Beats got hooked up with Diamond. Because I took him down to the D2. So
Yeah,
if
but
I'm
see,
so, so
dog,
if
like
I'm so if I'm
but see,
seeing
like,
him,
but you know how them people that like got the wrong intentions come in and then they can leech off of you and then they like, you know, leave you like behind. And I'm sure you
Yeah.
got a story like that too. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
you know
Like,
what? I don't got a story like that. Want me to tell you why? Because at the core of me, bro, I'm a writer. Like I'm a
man,
writer.
I wish I'd have met you earlier. That's all I
Do
wanted
you
to hear.
understand me?
Like,
Like the
He
the
said,
core of
read.
me, the core of me, I'm a writer. So I'm not I'm not here. Like I might jump in a battle. I might jump in this. I might jump in that. But the core of me is just like my man Pancho. He writing books. I got maybe like 10 books I'm working on right now because I'm a writer. Rap
this is what I'm
gets
saying.
me. Go ahead.
We need to cultivate you, not Sexy Red, bro. Because we need to cultivate Soldier, not just like what he just played for us and what you were able to do audio visually. Can't people do that? And like we'll give the energy to these people that's not us, that don't have our interest, and you do, and like you got the heart for it. You're not gonna. And you see, I can't tell that like when she
Facts,
get,
Shaughnessy.
I can't tell that when she get on that she gonna do right. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I need the people that's like already did right. We put
But
in work for free, you know, and like
true.
did it the hard
Shaughnessy
way.
said it's a
You
different
know,
time. All you need is a social media following.
And that's why I said right there, she did that on her own. She didn't have help. She just dropped a motherfucking song and that motherfucker caught on because she was riding that Sukiyana wave. Riding that
but see, bro,
Sukiyana wave.
it's deeper
Yeah,
than
but when
Sukiyana.
no,
It's
yeah,
like
when the
the way
machine
that
got behind her, the
Go
machine
the
ahead,
got
way
brother.
that
behind
the
her.
meat. Hold
Go,
on,
go,
because like
go ahead.
it's a spiritual thing, bro. Hip hop is a culture, and it's got a spirit to it, and it's almost lost it. And once we like surrender it to this all the way, and like because once you look at the slope, like coming down from Trina to Meg the Stallion to a Sexy Red, or like well, like you know Nicki to like you got Cardi in there, like, but it's a timeline because they only let one woman take the spotlight at a time. It's never based on skill. It's based on a media propaganda that they want to push, and who hurts
Yeah,
most from that is the women that they look like mothers of. Like
yeah.
these women look like somebody's mama, and those like they look like our mothers. And so I take specific offense because I saw what crack cocaine did to my community, and this is the new crack cocaine. They are trying to shovel something down, like this sexual idolatry that takes us away from our spiritual connection. Like we won't be able to commune
And
like
that
this
and now
in a
you know what you're
generation, bro.
saying. You know what you're saying. You're not saying us. You're saying the Jews. You're saying the people. You're saying the industry. Now you got to understand how long will we be slaves in our own culture is what we're saying. You're not saying us directly. You're
It's
saying
not
the they. You're
not
saying
all
the
of them.
they.
It's the like let's like because I don't want to like all of Judaism ain't necessarily wrong or it's like messianic Jews. So like let's say the secularists because it's this like the separation of God from this is why we can't tell right from wrong and man from woman anymore.
I understand.
And
Shaughnessy
then
said
like
right now.
he made them male and female and like made them different. And so like now we got women that's just hard like have you seen Scarlett?
Listen to me. And now you know what?
Man,
Keep in mind, I
man.
saw Scar. Keep in mind, I saw Scarlett coming before. Listen, she came down my timeline, and as soon as I heard "This Is New York," bro, I capped the beat. I just never did the challenge. This is way before she even did the challenge. I already
Yeah.
knew she was coming. But you know what happened? You know what happened? The platform happened for her. New York came in for her, and New York.
Yeah,
Pause.
The
Pause.
bottom
Pause. Whenever New York supports New York. So when she
New York
said
is
this is
wrong.
New York, no, pause. Pause. New York supports New York. So when she said this is New York, that's the same way with Ja Rule. This is New York. New York. It's the same thing with Jay-Z. Now you're in New York, right?
I got
New
you.
York.
This is why Averb and Hitman Holla are hated, like and loved at the same time, but they weren't embraced by the URL at the same way because from St. Louis, we are like we know we the chosen people and we gonna test you on who you say you are. That's Egypt, that's Rome, that's Babylon. And they're
Yep.
going to embrace all of that kind of stuff. They're not gonna like they want us to idolize something like good that's not created by God.
And you steady, and Remy, I think you steady realizing what I'm saying at the core. Yeah, you might be saying that's the Mecca, that's the Babylon. You may be saying that's wrong, but what I'm saying is that we don't have this engine at home no more. We had an engine, we don't have it. So when we have an artist, imagine if Scarlett dropped "This Is St. Louis," she would have went nowhere.
I got a question though.
She would have went nowhere.
Did we really have that engine if we had to go to Universal every time and get distribution deals or promotion or whatever? We didn't own anything to begin with. And that's the whole problem with all of this. We don't own our narrative. If we go into that deep part.
No, we do own our narrative. We own it. We own it. Want me to tell you why? Because KRS-One took it to the United Nations, bro. KRS-One, no, hold on, pause. No. What I'm saying is that he established. We've been established as us for I don't know how long, bro. Do you know how long? No, pause. Do you know how?
I get what you're saying.
In Illinois, no. That's not an exception. What it is he was there at the beginning of this 50th hip hop. He took it to the United Nations, which made us a culture, right?
LaShawn said it's all.
Go ahead, Pancho.
It's all filtered out. Hold on, baby.
Yeah, no, Shaughnessy is here.
Let me get Tone Bone. Let me get Tone Bone perspective on Sexy Red. Right, we can't get to talk yet.
Go ahead, brother.
Man, Remy said everything for me, for real. It's about morality. It ain't about shit else. It's just morals and value. Motherfuckers gonna make money off of it. Everybody know that sex sells. Sex been selling for a long time. Like as far as female hip hop, sex been selling for a long time. But as far as the whole, I don't like it when people say, like, if I was to say I don't fuck with her music, where you hating on her, or you this or you that shit. Like what the lady said, if you stand for nothing, you fall for anything. And
keep this in mind, bro. She don't even got music. She only has a single.
But it's the thing though. But like, think about it. She got an album. She got a project she dropped, bro.
Yeah, she got a couple.
And the people and her following fuck with her. You get what I'm saying? And that following.
I'm gonna be right back, y'all.
Go ahead, Rim. Go ahead.
Right.
That following ain't doing nothing but growing. And the thing is, as artists, as rappers, it's you got a responsibility. Regardless of if you want the responsibility or not, your voice is being heard by a lot of kids, a lot of people, period. So you got to consider that. You get what I'm saying? And
yeah,
it's like the way she going about it, girls going to think that that's the okay thing to do.
No, just what did you say? You said that's her following. So people that are of her spirit, are just going to follow her. Period.
But you got people who just because a person looks away or carry themselves away don't mean that they ain't got their spirit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of women out here don't look like Sexy Red. They ain't walking like Sexy Red, but on the inside they happy to see Sexy Red eat. Like you can't, like, even if you're not saying nothing about it, you made your choice. You get what I'm saying? It's either or. Either you with it or you not with it. So just stand on the sideline and say, oh well, that's on them. You made your choice. You with it. You ain't speaking against it. You gotta be for it. It ain't no in between when it comes to God. Ain't no in between, bro. Ain't no in between. The message is the message.
But see, and this is what I just said.
Go ahead. Honestly, comment. He said, "What is our culture through? Because now it's all changed. Look at how women act out here. Look at the way our culture is headed because of media influence."
Now, pause.
Money and attention, man. They are. It's about money and attention. If you can make money off over to get attention,
you see what the only. Now we done had a conversation for almost an hour, right? And we talking about hip hop, right? Do you know what just happened, bro? We only focused on the rap part, bro. We ain't focused on the DJ part. We ain't focused. Hold on. Pause. No. What I'm talking about in the conversation, there's 5 elements to hip hop. We're only focused on one. Do you know how many dance battles do you know how many break dance battles go down around the world?
Right.
But we're only we're only focused on Sexy Red. So if we look at hip hop as the culture, which is the 5 elements, we're doing good. We're doing good on a mass level. We're just so focused on The
I highly
rap.
disagree. I highly
We
disagree.
we only just focused on the rap.
I
I don't
highly
think
disagree with it though. And let me say this before, because I gotta go to
Go
an open
ahead.
house for my daughter, right?
Go ahead, brother.
So the thing is this, right? The issue that we are talking about, it really ain't even about Sexy Red or Meg or anybody that's been doing this. This is more so a systemic push of all of the bullshit that they are really trying to market. This is a marketing thing. This ain't about what we talking about right now. It ain't even about hip hop. This is really a thing that speaks on um it speaks on the issues of what we are anyway. We all about capitalism. We all about getting ahead, and by any means necessary, even with our morals being compromised, even with everything being compromised. Sexy Red is a microcosm of the issue that is the black issue. Hip hop is the voice of the black people. So with
Come
that
on,
being
bro.
said, this is why I'm saying that this is an industry issue more than anything, bro. We
That's what we
can't, you know what I'm
saying.
saying? This is an industry, so we can't bring in as far as the morality of ain't nothing back there. The morality of anything when it comes to that, because it ain't even about morals no more. We lost
So
that
what
because
do
we're
so
suffering.
Pancho?
We're
So
starving.
Pancho. So
Go ahead.
Pancho, what do? Do we ask, do we go to Chat GTP, right? The Chat GTP and say, hey, Chat GTP, how do we make our own TikTok? Can you give me the codes to make our own TikTok and make our own title and our own this? And they just write it out for us and write the code, and then we just shift and put the money behind it. And
I'm
then
gonna be honest with you. I'm one of the people that say fuck it, burn it all down, start back over. That's me though,
right.
personally.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
Fuck all the bullshit, burn it down, and let's start all the way back over. But it's a lot of people that ain't about that action. You got more people that live in fear. Why do you think we have so many celebrities that fall in line? Because they come from a place of poverty. So they're
facts.
scared to lose everything. So you mean you gonna tell me that we gonna burn all this shit down, and then you know what I'm saying, somebody gonna be like, oh well, we gonna help build it up? No, they not gonna do that because they are scared to lose everything. You
True.
got more scared people that's out here that's not willing to buck the system than we do have anything else, bro. Like, so with this, we are really arguing over a systemic, systematic issue that is from our music, from the way we dress, from the way we look, from everything that we have, and that's
Facts,
the true
Shaughnessy.
problem.
First,
Shaughnessy said, I agree, Pancho. Fear.
I agree too. I agree too, brother. Fear
That,
is,
like,
you know it's the craziest mind freak that a person could ever say in the world. The only thing to fear is fear itself.
yeah, absolutely.
Do you know the double-edged sword to say all the fear itself, and they keep on inflicting fear because that's their greatest weapon? So I'm with you, brother, all the
What
way.
fear is the absence of God.
That's deep.
False evidence appearing real. Like that. It really is, and it's like
I gotta write that one down. I gotta take that one with me, Remy.
I like this. It's
man,
recorded.
anything
It's
I can
recorded.
get to you, like, it's please.
Hey, Remy, I got a question for you, Remy.
Yeah.
Because I thought this was interesting. So I was listening to I came across the Sexy Red interview, right? So she was talking about how she got I think molested or raped or whatever, right? So I found it interesting that I was like, okay, if this stuff happened to you and you know how it made you feel, why are you making these type of songs? You know,
You got to understand something. Hold on. I'm gonna pause right there.
Go ahead.
I was molested as a kid, bro. Also, that turns you into a hypersexual, bro, because you not your, like, once you get violated, bro, you go into a different lane. It turns you into this over sexualized person like that, because that person that's on you molesting you like that, my nigga, they trigger something. They took something from her,
And you want to
right?
get it back.
Thank
and you
you.
want to gain it back. Oh,
You want to
brother,
get
And
your power back.
that's my story too. And so this is the problem, though.
go ahead,
Black
brother.
people have started to identify by their injury and by their
That's
suffering.
right.
Mm.
You're
We
right.
no longer
Honestly, say
identify
they
by our
try. It's the
victories.
Jews, like he said, like Ye
And
said.
so, like, I noticed once struggle bars became like, it's like you're competing to struggle more than the next person. And so we're looking in media for the like next struggle story. And unfortunately, like there are more like there's really only interest to me in healing. Like, how did you overcome that? But
Hey, you know what?
of course you suffered. But like we used to have these stories of somebody who suffered for all of us, man. And like when we we don't look to that no more. And
You know what's that crazy, Remy? That's the realest shit. Because it seems like no matter how successful you get, you still perpetuate the struggle music.
Mm.
Like Jay-Z
exactly,
can be as billionaire, right? But when he talked to the people, I came from the hustle, the struggle, the people that didn't love you, the Parker Pickens and Parker, the God did, right? Because
right?
he wants to try to stay connected to that environment, right? So you stay
Yeah,
connected to the struggle, and then off camera, you're something totally different. That's
right.
maddening, bro.
That's
That's
called virtue
maddening.
signaling. That's called virtue signaling. When
Go
you're
That,
ahead,
like,
that
brother.
that's that
calling out,
wicked shit right there. People
yeah,
talk
and
about
like
they
so
making
many,
songs about drugs and shit, and then be sober as hell, but they got people
right?
following them.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
Shaughnessy said, "True, Ram. It definitely. I come from the worst situation, competition.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
That's
dog.
facts,
Like,
That's
bro.
facts.
like
And you
I
know
thought
what?
that's what hip hop was though
Yeah.
for the longest time. Like, and like Hitman Hollow was the first person. Like, I was so mad when I found out he had a dad at home, bruh. I'm like, you cheating, bruh. Like, how you got two parents? Your parents love you? What?
That's hella funny.
Like, my parents was on drugs. Like, but like that's really where I come from. But like, I still wanted to be better. But like, I realized that it's a certain level. Like, it's something that you can't imitate the confidence that comes from a kid that comes from a stable household. Like, I can imitate everything else as a writer, but like, there's another confidence level that comes from kids that had like that have their real identity. And yeah, dad, struggled, but he made it way out. And I'm gonna do better for my dad, like type, inspirations as opposed to survival mentality. Like it's more natural to generate off generations than it is to generate from your degeneration.
So Clark Randy said, "Do you really want to win or just look good losing?"
In reality, bro,
Ooh.
it's in your legacy, it's never a loss. As
Well,
long
so a lot of
everything.
people hold on real quick. Let me add this.
Go ahead,
A
Rim.
lot
Go
of
ahead,
people
Rim.
don't want to win or want to be like known as a winner because with that comes the responsibility of winning, because like losing hurts. And so nobody like wants, like they rather identify as a loser so you can have sympathy for them and give them that love. And then if like it's not cool to talk about a handicapped person, but like you got to punch up or whatnot. And so many of us have taken that loser mentality because the responsibility of winning seems like it's too great for us.
But no, you got to understand, in everybody's individual struggle, bro. If 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 you make okay, it's over 1 billion people on the planet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody gonna lose one time or another, right? Everybody gonna fall, everybody gonna make a mistake, everybody gonna do that. You don't lose until you make yourself a loser, right? There's no losers in this thing. You lose the moment you lose confidence in yourself. You lose the moment you say, hey, I can't do it no more. I'm out of here. Now you're a loser because you just took yourself totally out the game. You couldn't play no more. You couldn't dribble no more. You couldn't do nothing. You went home. And we're not mad at you for leaving the culture because you wasn't adding, baby. You lost. But as long as you giving it your all every day, whether you got how they say, whether you got the one like or what Tyler the Creator say? He say, man, keep pushing music. He say, I've looked at this dude and found the artist that only had one like on their music. And I kept listening to this dude, not rock with him right now. Somewhere in his world with that one like, he probably felt like he was losing, but it was a person like a Tyler the Creator to say, no, even just with that one like, brother, to me rocking with you, you're a winner now. Right? So you really never losing. You don't lose until you stop, cuz. Or give up.
Shaughnessy said, I met Jeezy back in the day. You know, the nigga was talking about big keys and he's a straight swear. I'm like, where the weed and the Hennessy? He said, oh, I don't drink or smoke. Studio thugs consciously misconceived.
I needed Shaughnessy, I needed that one. Thank you.
Hey man, look. Man.
Oh my God, I'm done.
Hey yo, before we get out of here, I'm gonna be doing these all through the year. I want to get everybody's favorite rapper of all time and why before we head up out of here.
Well, everybody's gonna say boo, boo, because you already know where I'm going. Let's say it first. But when this man said, somebody's pulling me close to the ground, I ain't panicked. I've been here before. Seems like only yesterday when I got on that stage and showed them who was who and what was what. Man, look at these suckers. I ain't no rapper. I'm a hustler. Just so happened, I know how to rap. Okay, I'm reloaded. When Jay-Z did that, I believed him. From the point he said, look at these suckers, all the way him being a billionaire. Yeah.
She said misleading our people, bruh. And then Clark Reddy said, Sean, you're absolutely correct. They were talking about the last time. Go ahead.
Yeah. You know what I mean? That's why Shaughnessy my girl. You know what I
mean? Listen. After I heard Swagger Jacker, I could listen. After I heard Swagger Jacker, but go ahead.
But no, that was for me because from the point of him beginning, saying, and you got to understand, when he said, seems like the only yesterday when I got on this stage, right? And then you see Dame Dash and them drop Paid in Full. And what did he empty? What did Ace start off with? This is the stage. It's either here or you boom. So you got to think about how all that connected all the way to the movie to bring you the hustle, oh my God, bro. Right? This is why my project is called The Stage.
Hey,
right?
My favorite line from Jay-Z when he said, truthfully, I want to rap like Common Sense, but I made Tommy. I ain't been rapping.
So again, all I'm saying, just due to I'm seeing his vision, seeing where he was going from a kid to see him act all that out. I'm all the way talking about I'm the new Jean Michel, right? On Holy Grail, for him to say, I'm the new Jean Michel, right? For him to have his Jean Michel actual tribute concert, bro. So to see him act everything out in real life and do it from that to the man, listen to me.
Randy said Tupac. Shaughnessy, who was your favorite rapper of all?
She already did. She already said Hov. She already threw it up.
Okay.
She said Hov.
I thought she was just commenting saying
she was with me.
All right, what about you, Ribbon? I think you on mute, Remy? I come back. Yeah. I can't hear you. We can't hear you. Hold on. Let me make sure you know. We had to come back to you. What about you, Tom?
Yeah, he's stuck too.
Nah,
go ahead, brother.
My favorite rapper of all time is Lil Wayne.
That's what's up.
Why?
Because when I was a kid, he was a kid. You hear me? And I just thought it was so dope to have, you know what I'm saying, somebody that's close to my age as a rapper. And and then that Block Is Hot album when he did it with no cursing. Like that's extreme talent. And then like to fast forward, you look at his career and everything he done. He done rock albums. Dude went from a child from the projects to a man that skateboards. You hear me? Like,
And you know what's so crazy, cuz? Can I cut you off right quick?
Go
Hey,
ahead.
bro, you kind of got like him in your tone. You like, you heard me? You sound like somebody from New Orleans, bro.
You hear me?
Facts,
Knowledge, baby.
cuz.
Knowledge, baby.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
like,
bro.
and he like, and his wordplay is impeccable. Like his wordplay is crazy. I don't. It ain't too many people around that can play with words how you play with words. Like, dude, just amazing to me. Like, that's my favorite rapper. The only reason, and like, it would be Jay-Z, but Lil Wayne just better than me.
I feel that, bro.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Go ahead, Rim.
Right.
Lunacy
There we
said, and of course, Pac, they both taught me how to rap.
Man, I was never a Tupac fan. I don't know.
Yeah,
why.
I mean, neither.
What you say? Hove, Wayne favorite. Hove is Wayne favorite rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my mama whole Wayne favorite rapper. Hey, straight up.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
then,
hold on, Remy. Who you say can rap to you, Remy?
I wasn't a Tupac fan.
You
I'm
see,
really-
what?
Nah, never, I wasn't a fan of a lot of people. It would probably be like Andre 3000. Like, he don't miss for real. Like, for me, like him just being himself, like unapologetically, like did something for me.
That he's your rapper's favorite rapper.
That's real talk, bro. Because I just heard him on. I listening to the new Killer Mike album, bro, and he got a song on there with him, Future, and Killer and Andre 3000. Oh my God!
Yeah,
So I understand, brother. I understand.
Yeah, I had to give it to him. I just wish he didn't get Badu eyes.
No. He ain't get bothered. He was going in that lane spiritually anyway. He was going there anyway.
Yeah,
'Cause
he
he
is
got-
an introvert.
Yeah, he was going that way anyway. Your path set up for you. He was going that way anyway.
It is.
Hey, Michi, who is your favorite rapper and why?
Then he just.
Nah, that
I
was,
know.
that was Tone. We can't hear you, Michi.
Oh shit. Okay.
That was Tone. No,
A lot of people. I know. Cuz he had to go do something right quick.
Pancho.
Yeah, Pancho had to tap out right quick.
Hey, Michi, can you hear us? Michi. All right, we have to come back. All right, man. Yeah, everybody who know me, they know my favorite rapper of all time. Man.
Take 9.
It's the GOAT, no, the God MC himself, the greatest lyricist in the universe. Eminem, man. You know what I'm saying? Eminem.
You know what? And what's so crazy, I always say this. Jay-Z is my right brain. Eminem is my left brain. Eminem is my left brain. First time I ever heard Eminem, I was in Memphis with Spade.
You said it was nice talking with y'all. Have a good evening.
You too, Shaughnessy Love.
Hey, man, Eminem, when like Bone was my favorite group, but when Eminem came out, man, he taught me everything I know about like the way I rap now, how to ride a beat, the lyricism part of it, bending the words, playing rhyme, becoming one with the beat. You know what I'm saying? Like I just learned so much from this guy.
Bruh, you know what made me say he my left brain? Because my left brain is my fighter side. Listen to me. I'm in Memphis with Spade, right? Because I was staying in Memphis with Spade. The Slim Shady LP first drop, bro, and I'm literally listening to this, and I got a notepad sitting next to me, bro. I finished the album and threw my notebook away, and I told myself, listen, if I would have ever ran up on him, just you know how you run up on a rapper?
Yeah.
I feel like if I would have ever ran up on him with those bars I had, because I would have got my ass handed to me. I would have got my handed to me. I said, oh, no. Time to rewrite everything, bro. And that's when I rewrote everything, bro. And then when I got back, that's when I got with Just Black. And Just Black heard me. Now I got with Black and Tallboy. And Tallboy was like, oh, my God. Because I was like, I will never get beat up by this guy.
Right.
And listen, and I'm literally 2 feet from him because we in Detroit with the homeboy Guccio, and we had to literally the shit on you video shoot. and I was supposed to go up there to battle men. I was so ready. Bro, I was ready too. You hear me? But it just never went down. But I never got close to him. Ever.
Hey, Michi, can you hear us? Michi, we can't hear you, brother. All right, man. Look, man, that's the end of this one. I'm doing
I can't hear y'all, man.
Oh, you can hear us? Can you hear us? No, we can't hear us. But man, look, man, I'm gonna be doing a lot of these. So if y'all available, I reach out to y'all. Y'all can always tap in. I know you brothers. I try to reach out to more of my intellectual brothers who really know hip hop.
Hey, Remy,
Yes, sir.
bro. Yeah, bro, I love the way you think, cuz.
Right, oh man,
I'm just saying,
It's
like,
an honor.
your vote, like, no, your vocabulary, your intellect, bro, your whole everything, bro.
Like salute to where.
Thank you, man. That mean a lot, bro, because I graduated from ACE, bro. Like, I got kicked out of, like, Gateway, and my diploma say Beaumont, and I just be trying to represent
I feel that, bro. I feel that.
Hey, man, salute, man. Just pick it out, each one of y'all, man. I already knew, man, y'all was gonna come with that stuff. I needed that. Each one of y'all got y'all different point of views, your different thought. Remy is a motherfucking encyclopedia and a dictionary. You know what I'm saying? So I already know he was gonna come with
that. Hey, listen, Remy.
Like,
listen.
Yes, sir.
Whenever you got time, sir, and if you happen to have an email, sir, of some sort to drop in this comment, brother, I will.
Soldier, connect us. Soldier, connect us
you.
immediately. Like, send him my phone number, my direct line. Like,
I got you. As soon as we get off, I'm gonna send him your number.
Thank you
Say
so
less.
much. It's an honor and a privilege, to be amongst you gentlemen. Thank you so much.
Right. But hey, before we get out of here, Remy, let the people know where they can reach you at again.
Man, I was like, no, you Instagram The Remedy 314, THEREMYD 314, Mr. Remedy on MRREMYD on Twitter, and then if you just type Remedy and my face will pop up REMYD, like that's kind of cool like that. But Remedy Versus, and then you can find me. Appreciate you.
100.
Nemi, let them know where they can find you.
Facebook Wesley Nim Hustle, TikTok BU_social0, or just Nim on TikTok. On my Instagrams is BU_social, and then on my other one is Nim_indie power. So that's my Instagram, that's my TikTok, and that's my Facebook. Hit a brother up, please.
All right, Tone, let them know where they can find you at.
Tone with the 3 all over YouTube right now. You hear me?
All right.
Don't forget the 3.
I posted a battle this weekend, but I just got a word and I ain't got a battle this weekend. So I'll be back battling in St. Louis in October. Other than that, I'm just working on my project. Drugs and Emotions gonna drop soon.
Got you.
All right, and then y'all already know, man. With me, I'm always working on stuff. Y'all see me covering NASCAR. They got me doing some of everything. So I'm working on movies, publishing books, man. Y'all already know, man. I got a lot of big stuff happening.
And any prospect Tone Bone the store.
Please do.
I manage Tone Bone. I am his manager out here in these streets.
Well, hey, G Soldier. Well, this would be a good one. Let's do a 3-minute, sparring session with me and Tone Bone. Let's get that going since he battles.
Man, that's nothing. We can do work.
We can afford.
Yeah, let's set something up since he's battling now.
We're gonna make that happen. Hey, look, we're gonna come to the studio. Let's make it happen.
Say less, baby.
All right, salute y'all. I'll catch y'all. Hey man, I appreciate you, brothers, man. Thank y'all for coming on the podcast. Y'all know I respect y'all. I try to reach out to the people. I super respect, man. So thank you, Remy. I know all of y'all are busy, man. So I appreciate y'all taking the time and coming on the platform.
I appreciate you inviting me, bro.
All right, salute. We'll see y'all next time. Salute.
All right, let me get to work.